What you're seeing is an exclusive video of an actual satanic baptism. The mother of the teenage boy taking part in this disturbing ritual is here today to make one last plea to save her son's life. Will she be successful, or is it too late? We'll find out.
Hey, welcome to the show. You know, many teenagers go through a difficult phase where their parents would say they're out of control, but what would you do if your teen told you that they wanted to worship Satan? Please meet Dee. Dee says she's terrified of her devil-worshipping son. What is going on?
Hello, Jerry. My son has threatened to kill me. He's a ticking time bomb. I've had to put a lock on my bedroom and a gun by my bed because he had, you know, threatened to do these things.
How did it get to this?
Well, I had given him up for adoption years ago, and they came back to me as teenagers. And they just came back angry, him and his sister, you know. And
how old was he when you gave him up for adoption?
About 3.
And where did he go?
Some people had adopted him.
And why did he wind up coming back to you?
Because he was out of control and they couldn't handle him. So I thought by giving him a chance to move in my home, go back to school, he could do, you know, real good getting back in school. My husband and I told him he could live there till he was 21, however old it was that he graduated. He would not have to work or anything. And I gave him, you know, pretty much freedom. And it's like, you know, if I got onto him, he would tell his sister in the bedroom, you know, I overheard him talking, and I heard him say, if that, you know, the bad word F and B ever touches us or does anything, he said, I'll sneak in her room some night and I will cut her throat from ear to ear. And then he said that he would stand over my lifeless body, or he would stand over me as my life drained from my body.
He said this. How does he treat your other children?
My youngest daughter, he hates her because I had kept her because I was much older by the time I had her. And he hates her like it's her fault that I kept her and not him and his sister.
Where is he living now?
In Odessa, Texas.
In other words, you got him out of the house?
Yeah, because I just was too terrified. I was always putting a gun under my pillow when I went to bed because I even told Donnie, if I wake up and see you standing over me, I will shoot you. I don't care if you are my son.
What? Was there ever any love between you and your son?
I thought at first when he come back to stay with me that there was, because he was always hugging on me and telling me how much he loved me, and I would hug him back because you could tell he was starving.
How old was he when it started getting bad?
Just in the last year it really got real bad.
When did the Satan worship start?
It just started back in January.
How did that come about? How did you first notice that?
I found out about that because, like I said, he's living in a different town from me, and I found out about that through friends and family up there, and they told me that you better watch your back because your son's out to get you. He's in Satanism. Jerry, he knows the Bible from the front to the back. He knows, you know, I mean, he was raised as a Christian child. So why he wants to take a side that's not going to win, I don't understand what his problem is.
Well, let's meet him now. Here is your son, Donnie.
Why are you doing this, Donnie? Why are you doing this? You know, Donnie, that...
I don't want to hear it.
Donnie, you know that I love you, and I'm sorry that this has happened to you, but you know that what the Bible tells you, Satan's not going to win this battle, and I don't know why.
Yeah, well, you're the one that put me in an
is.
abusive home, too.
I didn't know you was put in an abusive home either, now did I?
Yeah, when I came back to you when I was 12, you still kicked me out.
Yeah, and because you tried to burn your crippled grandmother's home down, that's why.
Why are you angry at your mother?
I hate her.
Why?
Because of the simple fact, me and my sister's gone through hell because she had to spread her legs and go with some punk that got her pregnant when she couldn't take care of a kid.
Let's assume that what she did was wrong. And let's assume that, you know, if she had to do it over again, maybe she wouldn't have given you up for adoption. Aren't you prepared to say, you know what, she made a mistake in life, but she's my mother, and I'm prepared to love her?
No? I think she's paying for it now.
You what?
I think she's getting everything she deserves. She's
Well,
paying for her mistake now.
Donnie, you can't live on the past. You cannot just keep dwelling on the past. I am sorry. I apologize. You need to learn how to forgive somebody. And like I said, if I had known you would have been abused, I would have kidnapped you and your sister and took you from them people. But I didn't know until you came back to me much older.
Whatever.
Why have you chosen this life? I know you're angry, but why?
He wants to blame me.
Because
he
I
wants to blame
hate
me.
Christians.
Donnie, I hope that you...
I tell you what, up next we're
repent
going to
of
meet
your sins.
Donnie's brother
Too
and a
late.
satanic priestess who chose Satan over her own family. She says if Donnie's mom won't look after him, she will. Stay with us. Welcome back. If you just joined us, we've been talking to Dee. She is concerned because she has lost total control of her son, and her son now says he has rejected God and he has taken up satanic worship. And she says he has threatened to kill her, or that he'd be very happy if she died. She sleeps with a gun next to her bed. The door is locked because she's frightened of him. He doesn't take any of this back, says that's the way it is. He had an abusive childhood, and this is the way he responds. You have a brother, and his name is Christopher. Let's meet him. Here's Christopher.
Come on, face, man. Don't about knock the you better sit your down.
You guys say. Let's do the talk show. Sit down. Come on. Sit down. Christopher, welcome to the show. You two are brothers. The same set of parents, or you just share the same mother?
Same mother.
The same mother. What was your childhood like?
Well, rough. I mean, my dad, you know, alcoholic and all. Get drunk, beat me or my stepmom at that time. And, I mean, I've gone through some hell.
What do you want to... So you've gone through hell, too. What do you want to say to your brother?
Man, dude, you ain't gone through half the I've gone through in my life, okay? You never will. Trust me,
don't
you never
know me.
want to know. All right?
You don't know me
Dude,
either,
you don't want
Chris.
to ever go through dude. Look at you, man. You look like a pinhead. You look like a total jackass right now, dude, with the little...
Well, I'm not the cowboy who wears my pants up there either.
Okay, now let's... I want to bring out the priestess, who is a satanic priestess, and her name is Kristen. Let's bring her out.
God will prevail, and I don't care what you... Well, I tell you what, I'm going to love it the day that I see you right in hell. I tell you, I will love it. You're going with me. I won't. You didn't love your child. I did, and God forgives. Just like I said, he loves everybody, including you. I hate to... And I that place down if you build it in my
get
town.
shot
You watch
first.
and see.
I'll shoot you.
You try it. I carry a gun, too.
I
tell you what.
And I'll shoot you.
I tell you
What building
I'll
are
load
you
the fucking
talking about?
gun.
What building are you talking about?
A temple that I planned, and me and my husband
She's planning on
planned to
building
build.
in
You
our
and your husband are
town.
going to build a satanic
And
temple
she
in
wants
their
to burn
hometown.
it down. What right does she have to burn my temple down? I have freedom of religion.
Hold on, hold on.
I tell you
Okay, what
if I
right
don't
does she...
burn it down, God will see to it it's
Oh,
burnt.
God, God.
What is it that you believe?
What is it that I believe? I believe that Christianity is hypocrisy because man's nature is carnal.
Then
We are
how
our
do you
father,
describe
the
the
devil.
Bible then? The Bible states everything that's going on in this world, just like there's going to be Antichrist, just like you are. So don't tell me that the Bible lies when it tells what's already happened.
People proclaim to be Christians. Do we go burning their churches down? I don't think so.
I don't.
Excuse me.
I don't
okay,
have
my
religious
turn.
freedom.
My
I live
turn.
in a town of 22,000, and I am persecuted daily. Every time I go out, I'm persecuted. Where is my freedom?
Your own damn fault.
Well, you
It
have...
may be your freedom, but you quit dragging small children that don't know any better.
I'm not dragging anybody.
Why are you helping alienate Danny against
I'm
his
not
mom?
helping to alienate him.
Donnie.
I'm only
Donnie,
helping
excuse me.
him in what he wants. If he wants a satanic Bible and he wants the rituals, I'll give it to him.
And
I
that's
asked
what
for
Satan
these.
promotes.
Thank
He
you.
wants
He's
children
talking
to
about
fight
what
with
I've
their
been
mothers.
told, because I haven't met any of you until the show. What I've been told is that he's talking about he'd like to see his mom dead. If she was dead, he would stand over her, and I forget exactly what you said, but enjoy the moment. I mean,
He'll
what
have to
kind
go
of
through me
teaching is
first.
that? Why aren't
That
you...
isn't my teaching. If he has those feelings, those are his feelings. Those aren't mine.
So what are you doing to try to help him get rid of those feelings?
She's not. They're my feelings.
That's right.
And you
She
think
didn't
that's...
force me into nothing, man. It's my choice. I am a person.
Why do you have a cross on your hand if you're so against God?
It's upside down. Just like the crucifixion of the Trinity's on my arm.
That's ugly.
Well, I sure don't see the mark of the beast on your arms yet, so why haven't you put the 666 mark
Because
on your
I don't
arm?
want to.
Because
If I
you
wanted to,
know
I'd put
exactly
that
who's gonna win
999
this
or anything
battle.
else. No, I don't.
No, you do.
There is
Read
no
the
damn
Bible,
battle.
lady. Read the Bible.
I have
And I'm
read it.
going to pray for
I
you.
have
I
read it.
will pray
Okay.
for you. I will pray for you.
Okay, up next, we're going to meet Kristen's
I'd like
husband,
to.
plus Donnie has something he wants to reveal to his mother. Please stay with us. Welcome back. If you just joined us, we've been talking with a family very much divided. A son who is named Donnie has felt that he has been rejected through his childhood, particularly by his mom. And so he is now angry at her, hates her, has stated that he wishes her dead, and has decided to become a worshiper of Satan. A priestess who has, in a sense, taken him under her wing is Kristen, and she is a satanic priestess. You are married,
Yes.
and your husband is Tim. Let's meet him. Here is Tim. Tim, what is it what specifically is it that you believe?
I believe that God is a liar. I don't believe in any of his beliefs, and I'm glad his son was nailed to a tree and died in pain.
Damn right.
And if he was alive today, I'd do it again.
Ah, but he didn't
I
die.
tell you what, he didn't die. He
did not die.
resurrected.
Oh,
He went to hell. Hey, I tell you what, you read the Bible. It tells you.
I have read it, and it's full.
Yeah, right. Yeah, right. Like I said, he the devil, so don't tell me.
What?
You look
God
on.
is exalted. Satan is defeated, and Jesus was born.
Why don't you put that mark of the devil on you,
Okay.
too?
Well,
I just might do it.
Well,
What's it
good.
to you?
All right. What is it that you want to tell your mother?
I was baptized into the Satanic Church, and we have video of it.
Yes, we do.
Yeah, we have a tape of that.
This is pretty scary stuff, and I want you just to watch it, and then we'll get your reaction. This is Donnie getting baptized into this satanic cult.
We're getting ready to do your baptism, but before we did, I just wanted to know, did you know that it is an eternal commitment unto Satan?
Yes, I know it's an eternal commitment unto Satan.
Hail Satan. Through this, the black flame of Satan, thou walkest in hell. The gates are flung wide, and thy passage is heralded by the deathless cries of his guardian beast. I place the amulet of Baphomet upon you.
Hail Satan.
We embrace you as our brother of the night.
Mom, something you want to say, or Chris? Go ahead.
Donnie,
Either
I'm
one of
going to keep praying for you.
You just keep your
I
praying to
will
your fake
keep
God.
praying, and God will take over.
I tell you what, you better
Whatever.
hope God is forgiving for the filthy
Whatever.
stuff that you've been talking about
I
here.
got something. I got something. Last Christmas, all right, I remember going over to our mother's house. I remember sitting in her bedroom watching a movie. You broke out a Bible and started preaching to me. You know that I'm not a church-going person or nothing like that, but I do believe in God. You were living in some kind of a church home, whatever. You were preaching to the Bible and me. What in the hell happened, dumbass? Hey, my grandfather always told me if you got something to say, you look a person in the eye and you say it.
I ain't scared of you.
Why don't you take
I've
your
already
glasses
done. I've
off?
already done and put you on your once, son. You want me to do it again? Wait. What? Step up.
Supposed to be afraid.
What did happen? What did happen? You were a believer, and all of a sudden you changed. What
Yeah,
happened?
that's when I was living the lie.
What suddenly changed you? What do you remember the moment that suddenly you decided that you were going to change your mind about
No,
this?
I don't really remember it.
You just woke up one morning and
Yeah, basically.
Donnie, everybody is responsible for their own actions in this world. God forgave me for what I had done in the past, and I know that he can forgive you if you would just turn your life around
Whatever.
and turn towards him, and he can make it better for
Ain't
you. The
gonna
only
happen.
reason why your life was so bad is because Satan made
It
it
ain't gonna
bad.
happen. And why you want to sit there and talk?
Why have I gotten so much more from Satan than I ever got
Exactly.
from God?
I've got a full-time
You know
job
why
now,
you're
everything I
getting
ever
so
wanted.
much? Because you just really
kinds
you
of
know, when you
Wait a
die
second.
and leave this world,
Listen
you
to
don't
yourself.
take nothing with you.
So what?
And you're telling me no Christian has a full-time job? What kind of garbage are you talking about? That come on. He did. He says,
You got me all wrong, man.
well, what
I'm
is it?
saying is, when I've been this little church boy, I've never been able to hold a job.
Okay, when we return, we're going to meet Donnie's cousin who says if Kristen and Tim build their temple to Satan, she'll burn it down.
Hail Satan.
Hail Satan.
Welcome back. If you just joined us, we've been talking to a family who appears to have lost their son to Satan. And what I want to do now is bring
Gary,
out...
before you do that,
Yes.
can I say something to Donnie?
Sure.
Donnie, you can hate me all you want for what you went through,
I
but
will.
God didn't do this to you.
Yeah, right.
He did it.
Keep living the
He
lie.
loves you, and I'm going to keep praying because
Okay, you just do whatever.
Person living a lie here is you, son.
Okay. You say so.
Let's bring out your cousin, Cheryl. Here's Cheryl.
he out there wanting to be baptized.
I've got
Have a
the
seat. We
full
paid a lot for the
body of
chairs.
armor from God on. So what you do to me isn't going to make crap.
All right, everyone have a seat.
God will defend me. I've got kids, and you ain't kiss my. I don't think so. Your face, you big fat.
All right, hold on.
You need to be done, Texas. Wait, what's your excuse?
All right, settle down. Have a seat. How do you figure in this story? It seems to be at one point Donnie was living with you.
Yes.
What happened?
He stayed about a week with me. His sister stayed longer, and they're just wild. They are just really wild, and I couldn't deal with their disrespectfulness, so I sent them on the road.
What is it that you want to do in your hometown?
We're going to build a temple unto Satan. That's one of the things that we want to do.
Burn it down.
Full support.
In fact, we have recorded a destruction ritual for anybody who gets in our way.
Everyone
Is that the
out
tape that we
there,
have? This
better start our
Take a look
prayers
at this. Is
because
what they do. This is
People
their.
are building these temples and towns all around us, and we need to get a prayer sent out so that God can stop what these people are
Let's
planning
take a
on
look at the
doing.
video.
Our children
This
need
is what a
help.
satanic
That's
video
what's wrong
of what
with
they
our
do when
kids
people
now,
get in the
people
way.
like you.
Show the video.
In the name of Satan, the ruler of the earth, the king of the world, I command the forces of darkness to bestow their infernal power upon me. I call forth Satan, Lucifer, Belial, Leviathan. Shemhem-Farash, hail Satan.
Hail Satan!
This is for all of the people who persecuted us for our religion. I will build a temple unto Satan. The mighty voices of my vengeance smash the stillness of the air and stand as monoliths of wrath upon a plain of wreathing serpents. I am become as a monstrous machine of annihilation. What is your wish, Donnie?
To kill all Christians.
To kill Christians. Shemhem-Farash, hail Satan.
Hail Satan!
So it is done.
Yeah. Okay. Do you ever, do you ever, like, obviously not when you're on the show, but I mean, when you're ever sitting alone at home, do you ever say to yourself, boy, if I'm wrong, it's going to be a long, hot summer? What do you want to say to her? You saw this ritual.
Who, me?
Either of you.
Build it, and I'll make sure that it goes to the ground.
Yeah, right.
You'll be
That's
shot
right.
if you come on my property. I
tell you,
guarantee
Load the
you
damn
will.
gun, and if you can pull the trigger, go right on ahead. You think I'm
believe
scared?
me.
That's right.
You
I've
come
been
on my
shot.
property, dude, and you're going to be dead.
I've been shot. You think I'm scared? I've been shot.
You always have to sleep.
property.
Here's one of the problems, okay? I understand in this country you can believe what you want. But
I'm
do you
not doing
understand?
anything illegal.
Okay, but do you understand?
Yeah,
We're not
right.
talking about legality
Building
here.
that is.
We're talking about, when I'm looking at that video, regardless of what you believe, when you look at that video, the message is absolute, total disrespect to a vast majority of human beings who believe in God.
Disrespecting me. That's right. They have disrespected us.
I don't. We don't go into other churches and hear people
I don't
scream
go-
and
no.
yell or condemn
don't?
other.
No, but
Wait,
you roll in the
condemn.
blood.
Hold it.
Burn our
Condemn.
churches
You didn't
down.
let me finish my sentence. Condemn other religions.
Yes, they do.
You are
Yes,
condemning
they do.
Christianity.
Exactly.
Yes, they do.
What are they doing to us?
They do not.
Whatever. You're going to burn it down about lying.
What we do in our churches now, do you?
Oh, let's see
Because
what some
people
of those
know
preachers
the
do.
truth. They know
take
that
them
God
into
will
compounds,
prevail.
and they die, all in the
No,
name of
that's
Christianity.
what's wrong with
now,
our
you
kids
tell me
now.
that they
Okay,
don't.
we're going to take a
People
break.
like
Up next,
you.
Whatever.
an exorcist who's here to confront today's guest. He says they're possessed by the devil and must be stopped. Stay with us.
Hail Satan.
Hail Satan.
Welcome back. Welcome back. If you just joined us, we've been talking to Donnie and his family. Donnie has, for almost a year, been worshiping Satan, and his family obviously is distraught over that. Now I want to bring out your girlfriend, and her name is Terry. Here is Terry.
No, she's a Christian. She's a Christian. Christian? Why are you booing dumbasses?
Terry.
I really love him.
No,
You will
I
get
love
him
him,
out.
okay?
You will get him out of
I
that
love
if
him,
you love
and he
him.
is my boyfriend.
You
He's
say
my
you're a
husband.
Christian,
I'm
you
a
would
Christian,
get
but
him
you know
out.
what?
Wait, you're a
I'm not gonna
Christian?
sit here and
Yeah,
grill
you're a
you.
Christian.
You dumbasses.
And she would get him out. Him enough.
Hey, wait a second. Just one thing. Let me just ask this. I just heard you say you're a Christian.
Yes.
If you're a Christian, how can you have a satanic boyfriend?
I don't
It doesn't
bother her about
matter?
It doesn't. He doesn't talk to me about it. He doesn't bother me about it. We live our lives like normal people, okay?
So if you have, one day you get
Normal
married
people
and you
don't
have
make
children, will you baptize your child? Will you raise your child as a Christian?
I think we'll go with that and worry with that when it comes up.
But
Then it's too late.
It's my children's decision also.
That's right.
When your baby's a newborn, the baby has no decision. You
Okay.
start brainwashing that baby as, that young.
Okay, I tell you what.
believe
Uh,
it.
Also here is an
Uh-huh.
exorcist. His name is Reverend Burridge. Let's bring him out.
Jerry, do you really realize what you're dealing with?
No.
Do you realize that we, for years, have had psychics on TV? Now we come along with the full thing out front. The only thing I can honor them with is they admit who they're worshiping. Psychics don't. She does. I can honor her for that. But I'm going to tell you, there is one that is alive today. It's Jesus Christ who walks the face of this earth. 2,000 years ago, he came here to defeat
Why don't
the
you go
very
home,
spirit
boy?
that lives in you. I am home.
Why don't you go
I'm in
home
the
to your
presence
mom?
of Jesus Christ.
Who gives?
And now in the name of Jesus, I bind the authorities in you. In this audience right here now, this pound and finished.
I don't believe
Hell
it.
is your home. Hell is your home.
Johnny, you talk about how you don't preach to
Whatever.
people. You talk about not preaching the devil to people. What do you think you're doing here on national TV?
I'm telling people what I
I'm talking about him.
believe. Excuse me. Am I up here going, blah, 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 blah? Thank you.
anyway. Oh, you ain't either. So you shut up. Him.
Okay, let's try this. Let's try this. I'm going to ask everyone to leave the stage except Mom and Donnie, and let those two talk. Okay, we'll get you back after this. All right? Okay, we'll bring you back later. I just want Mom and Donnie out here now, okay? If you'll just leave for a moment, okay? Thanks.
Couple of heads out there.
Okay. And now, all right, so, this is your son. You gave birth to him. At the age of 3, you gave him up to adoption. You feel bad about that. His experience when he was given up for adoption apparently was fairly traumatic. He claims to have been abused, a very unhappy young man. He comes back into the home. You're scared. You have a gun next to your bed because you're afraid that he's going to kill you. You now, for the last year, almost a year, have been worshiping Satan. Talk to your son, Mom and son, and we'll back out of it.
Johnny,
Don't really want to hear it.
will you please reconsider what you
No.
have got yourself
not.
into?
No.
Like I said, hate me all you want. If that's what
Like I
you
said,
want to
I'm going
do,
to.
I didn't abuse you. Why do you want to take this out on me? There's
Sure.
plenty of children out here that have been
That's
adopted
why
and had good homes.
When
How
your
did I
husband's
know
in your
you
house,
wasn't?
I'm sleeping out in a hot car in 105-degree weather. That's
who
how much
put
you
you
love me.
there?
Sure,
Who put you there?
you did.
Because why? Would you want to
There's
live
no
with a
reason to
child
put
that
your
was wanting
son
to
out.
kill you?
Whatever, man.
Would you answer me that? Would you want to live with a child that was going around telling people they're going to kill you? And I didn't put you in a car. You moved out of my home in with your girlfriend's family, your ex-girlfriend's family, and they were Christian, and they thought they could change you, but it didn't work because you started doing nothing but brainwashing her, Donnie. Please
don't tell me what I did when I didn't do. No, I'm not.
If it's to hurt me, then you've done your job, Donnie. You've done your job.
It ain't to hurt you.
Tell
you the truth right now.
Because you would have never wanted to get into something like this if you hadn't been raised that way.
If you can't accept me for who I am, whatever.
Take it out on the people that abused you, not me. I wasn't there to stop it.
Yo, tell me I'm not them out.
Why wouldn't you want to give your mother the benefit of the doubt to see if you could have a decent relationship with her? You're only 19 years old. Why throw it all away? You know, one day, it's all gone. For now, try and help your mom.
I'm making it just fine without my mother.
It's maybe not just about you. You're complaining because the people that raised you mistreated you and didn't care about you, just cared about themselves. You're doing the same thing.
You know,
instead of thinking about you, how about thinking about your mom? How can you help your mom? Think about that. Think about somebody else other than just me. Help your mom.
You don't even know me, man.
I know I don't. I'm asking you, why not? Why not try to help your mom?
I could have a relationship with my family if they would accept me for who I am.
That's not who you are, though, Donnie.
Whatever.
We're going to take a break. When we come back, we're going to bring everyone back, and we'll give the audience a chance to ask some questions. We'll be right back.
Hail Satan.
Hail Satan.
Okay, welcome back. Yes.
First of all, I'd like to say Donnie has some serious abandonment issues. It's very apparent. And this is your family. I mean, these people love you. These people, they're strangers. I mean, go with your family and go with God, you know?
Whatever, man. Show us how much you know.
Go with people who love you.
Fine.
People are trying.
What about the notion to go with your family because they will always love you and these other people, whatever they are, strangers? Go ahead.
My family has never known me, therefore how could they love me?
No, Donnie.
Donnie, your mother has tried to,
Whatever.
and so is
Shut
my
the
mother.
hell up.
No, I'd like to see
business.
boy.
You chunked him right back on the street. What kind of Christian is that?
A Christian that doesn't want to be killed by somebody.
About 12?
Whatever.
Okay. No, I didn't throw him in the street when he was 12.
12-year-olds killed?
Okay. I didn't.
Okay, you say you're a Christian, girlfriend. If you're a Christian, in the Bible, it specifically states that you honor your mother and father. But he's sitting here disrespecting his mother, and you doing it right along with him. How you a Christian? You're not a Christian. You're a fake Christian.
I'm a hypocrite.
She a fake Christian. You a fake Christian.
Oh, yeah? Okay, I go to church.
Whatever.
I went to church school.
I have a question for
I've
the...
been baptized.
Something like that, I'll burn it to the ground.
Yeah,
I'll be the first in line.
All right, hold on.
I have a question for the three of them. If you two are so
Well,
happy,
neither are
if you
y'all.
three are so happy about being with Satan, why do you look so sad now?
Which one?
It says in the Bible, don't shove your religion down people's throat and don't judge people.
I have a
That's right.
Exactly.
That's right.
You're judging me.
You're judging
What do
him.
you think? I'm not judging him.
You're
I'm
judging my
asking him
baby.
to get out of what he
You are
is.
judging him.
No, I'm not.
He's
You're
a little
judging me
kid.
because,
All right.
you gave your kids up
That's
for
right.
adoption. That's
Well, people-
And then you
judgment.
chunked him out in the street, too.
That's
People here-
judgment. I have to answer to
You jumping my leg.
Hey, don't.
Out of my face. You
dude.
understand me?
I ain't afraid to hit no woman.
All right, hold on.
No, you ain't gonna hit you back. Do you understand me? I'm not.
Wait a second. I don't want to have.
Like I said, you ain't gonna do
Chris,
nothing.
Christopher. Okay.
Get over it.
Cheryl.
You wasn't
It's a long way. Wait, hold on. I want his
But I know what
question.
he's been through.
Question
I've
is to
heard the
Donnie.
same theology
You
stuff.
said you
Don't
hate
tell me
all
you
Christians.
No, he's got
Donnie.
brainwashed just like his last
Hey, you're
one.
not listening.
Donnie, you said you hate all Christians, but your girlfriend is a Christian. So how can you love her?
Yeah!
Because she loves me.
You too.
I ain't seen it yet.
Touch him out on the street either.
Because you
This
never
question is
gave
for
me a
Donnie.
chance
Yeah,
to
right.
show you
This
nothing.
question is for Donnie. Do you think the lady next to you can ever love you the way your mom do?
No, no.
Yeah.
This question is for the two couples. Are you married? You guys are married, you said, right?
No.
This the
No, she's talking about the other couple.
The marriage couple. Do you have children?
Us?
Yes.
Yeah, I have a daughter.
Would you want your daughter to be raised as what you're coming up as?
I would let her have her own choice, but yeah, I would teach her in my way.
That's not very good.
Yeah, I would.
Okay, I gotta
Too bad, ain't it?
For Donnie's girlfriend.
You're the witch.
About a bitch.
How does he treat your own family, your own mother, your own father? How could you be with someone who's going to treat your family like crap?
Because he doesn't treat my family like crap, okay? He has
Because
the
her family loves me for who I am.
Okay.
Respect for
No,
my
her
mother.
family
Mom?
probably don't know who
They
he is,
know.
but they will after
Yeah,
the
they
show.
do.
I want to bring this, I kind of want to bring this home here. Show, hold on, the show started.
And that's a Christian. Listen at you talk.
All right. Mom. Okay. The show started with the hope of a mom to get back her son. Everything I'm seeing so far is that he's not ready yet.
No, he's not.
To
I'm
come
just
home.
going to keep praying for him, Jerry. That's all I can do. And God will prevail.
I'll be back with the final thoughts. Stay with us. Let me take this opportunity to thank you all for coming. Donnie, you don't want to hear it, but I hope you find God. I really do. It's easy to dismiss these folks as Looney Tunes, certainly misguided, more weird than dangerous, certainly unappreciative of this gift of life granted by God. And yet there's a common strain that seems to run through those who wind up in this state. And that is a feeling of rejection early in life, usually from family, a feeling of being unloved and unwanted, which brings to mind two thoughts. First, the obvious example of how easily the way we treat young children and the environment we expose them to can guide or misguide their future lives. Even if unintended, these devil worshippers are a product of childhood pains. And secondly, and perhaps most importantly, none of this is an excuse. They claim to have been treated badly by Christians. Garbage. Don't blame it on God. Life's full of bad breaks. But God gave humans a mind and the ability to make choices. They can cry and say, poor me, I was treated badly, so I'm going to be evil. Or they have the choice to turn it around, to break the cycle, to become good and caring and compassionate and decent human beings, passing on a positive influence to those they encounter. This pitiful performance of devil worship is simply a sign of weakness. They should thank God for life. And if they feel rejected, the problem is not in looking at God, but in looking in the mirror. Till next time, take care of yourself and each other.